So the stack of sources we've pulled for you today, well, it's a bit of a wild mix.
That's one way to put it, yeah.
I mean, if you were just looking at the titles, you'd see Peter Thiel's business philosophy sitting right next to studies on ancient royal harems.
And strategic analyses of Cleopatra, modern relationship psychology, and somehow we land on big tech and antitrust.
It sounds completely random.
Right, it sounds like we just threw a dart at a library wall. But there's a thread, a really powerful one, connecting all of it. And that's this concept of strategic leverage.
Exactly. It's this fundamental human drive to escape competition.
Whether that's in business or history or even romance.
So our mission for this deep dive is to figure out how strategy changes when you stop trying to win the fight and instead just create a space where there is no fight.
Yeah, where alternatives aren't even relevant. It's not about winning the race. It's about being the only car on a road you paved yourself.
We're moving from what the sources call the struggle of zero to N to the creation of a category of one.
And that's a great way to frame it. 0 to N is what most people do. You copy a model that works, you try to scale it, and you get into this brutal price-slashing fight.
And that just crushes value.
It does. But 0 to 1, that's the act of true invention, creating something so new that you essentially have a monopoly, at least for a while.
Okay, let's kick this off with the business framework, because it really does set the stage for everything else. Peter Thiel, the PayPal co-founder, famous venture capitalist, he has this claim that's, well, it's pretty provocative.
Oh, yeah. Monopoly is for winners, competition is for losers.
Exactly. And that just feels, I don't know, almost un-American, doesn't it?
Totally. We're taught from day one that competition is healthy. It's what drives innovation. But Thiel's point is that in a perfectly competitive market, all the profit just gets competed away.
Right, driven down to zero. So everyone is just scrambling to survive, and nobody has the breathing room to actually innovate.
And we have some pretty stark data points on this. Let's take the U.S. airline industry. It's a classic example of just fierce competition.
Huge revenues, right. Something like $160 billion annually.
Massive revenues. But because the pricing is so cutthroat, profit margins are basically non-existent. Get this. In 2012, that entire industry made only about 37 cents of profit per passenger.
37 cents.
Yeah.
That is a soul-crushing business model. We're all just fighting each other to a standstill.
It's the definition of a 0 to N struggle. But now you compare that to a 0 to 1 creation.
Like Google.
Like Google. Around that same time, Google brought in about $50 billion in revenue. So less than a third of the airlines. But here's the kicker.
They kept 21% of it as profit.
21%. The difference is just stunning. Google's profit margin was more than 100 times bigger than the entire airline industry.